Do you care what other people think? Go on, be honest. You know you do. I do, you do. I'm sure we all do. We all care what other people think of us, and we change how we are presenting ourselves to accommodate other people and to please them. But how can we stop caring what other people think? At least stop caring as much as we may. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about it. As we go throughout our lives, we are always comparing ourselves to others, wondering what others think of us and how we can present a positive image so others like us. Most of us do this without realizing it. We deeply care how we come across and how others perceive us. If we are approached by someone who was offended by something we said or did, we often take that as a personal attack on us and can even dwell on it as we set out on a plan to carefully change how we present ourselves to others in hopes we don't offend anyone. The truth is, we will make people angry, sad, but also happy. We will have fans and enemies regardless of how we present ourselves, so why not just be true to who we really are? This is because once we open up about ourselves, it makes us vulnerable, and an attack on that vulnerable aspect of ourselves feels worse than a persona we have created to take the hit. It's completely normal to care about what other people think of us. After all, we are human beings, we have emotions, we want to be liked and accepted. But when we are constantly rejected based on what we believe, what we think that our ideas and beliefs are wrong. So we fear this. So what we have to do is change ourselves and alter our way of thinking so we don't disappoint people. We can become people pleasers as a result because we don't want to upset people. But guess what? That doesn't matter because we have every right to be ourselves and be true to ourselves. That's what we have to learn. So how can we stop caring what others think? To a degree, we can, since on some level, negativity will impact us. This is normal. But obsessing over it and preventing our true selves from shining is when issues come into play. To truly not care what others think is largely about your own self-confidence. Do you consider yourself a confident person? If not, then that's the first place to start, since the moment you stand firm by who you are and what you believe in, changing for no one but yourself, then you develop confidence. Second, do you obsess more over the negative? Then look at the positive. If you said yes, then that too is normal. We see the negative as more of a threat as it impacts us deeper. It takes more positives to cancel out negatives, so shift your focus to what empowers you instead of what brings you down. This includes what you hear from others, such as comments and remarks, but most important of all, how you perceive yourself and criticism. One of the most beneficial tactics I've personally found that helps me eliminate negativity I receive is to take deep breaths and visualize the negative within my body. It is generally a dark, thick cloud. I then move that out of my body and out the window where the sunlight melts off the darkness and turns it into positivity. After I've gotten it all out, I then visualize positive energy entering my body from my head all the way down my entire body that promotes happiness and freedom of expression. Take a deep breath in. Breathing into that negativity. Just letting it all go out. Letting it all go out. Letting it go out the window, wherever it is that you are. Visualize and imagine it leaving your body. This may take a long time if you are someone who harbors a lot of negativity, but keep doing it. Keep taking those deep breaths right into the spots of your body that you feel are heavy and very, very negative, no matter where they are. They can be from head to toe. Usually visualizing this negative energy as something really dark and gelatinous and really thick. So get that all out, move it out wherever it is, and then imagine it being purified. that all the negativity is being released from it, and then it's bringing in positivity afterwards. So after you have that all clear, after you've let go of all that negativity, breathe from the top of your head, right up here. Visualize light and positive energy entering your mind and your body and going down and going through each and every part of your body and just soaking up all that positive energy and that positivity and all that light. Keep doing that. Remember now, when you inhale, that's when all the positive energy comes in. And when you exhale, it's dispersing throughout your body. And you will feel such a big difference by doing that. You will feel calmer, you will feel happier, and sometimes it can even be beneficial to snap your fingers. This is another tactic that I do. With that negativity that I have and I'm breathing it out, I feel it building up, but it needs swift action. So I can snap my fingers and I can say, to rid myself of this negativity, it's like, leave now, and I imagine it, and I'm doing this drawing motion to get that negative energy out the best way I can. Because some negative energy is really deep inside there, and just saying, please go, is not going to be enough. You have to get it out and demand it to leave, to bring the positive energy in. Once you do that, I can guarantee you will feel so much better just from that. Just keep practicing it and you will get good at that. Another tactic I employed was by observing what brought me down. I would post content online and look at the negativity, the awful comments, dislikes, and so on. But I got to a point where it no longer bothered me. How? Because I either didn't look at it or instead looked at the positive response. But what if the positive response was lower than the negative? This is where I decided to not look at it at all. Am I really going to let numbers determine how I feel about myself and limit my freedom of speech? No. So if you are also someone who fears that they cannot be themselves, even online, then stop looking at the numbers. They are not important. Learn to let your voice be heard. Your voice is valuable, and you have every right to express your thoughts and ideas. Would you rather live in fear of what others say and not have freedom of speech? Or would you rather be able to speak your mind no matter what? Let me know how this works for you. Have a great day. Your voice is so valuable. Your voice has power. Your actions have power. Your thoughts have power. Every single thing about you has power. So don't let anyone else delegitimize what you've been through, how you think, how you behave, how you act, whatever it is. You have every right to express whatever views you want to. It is called freedom of speech. You have every right to express this freedom of speech, and no one should tell you that you're wrong. If someone tells you that you're wrong, don't take that as a personal attack on you. Rather, use that as a base to increase your positivity and thought process to be the best that you can be. Be the best person you can be and learn from that negativity to strengthen yourself. You are a strong person and you have every right to speak up. Even if sometimes you may speak up and your voice may be shaky, you may not necessarily take all the necessary actions. Maybe inside your head it plays out so much better than it actually does in person. But I can guarantee you, the more you do it, and the harder it may be sometimes, the more you'll be able to succeed with that. You may have intense anxiety. Your heart may be racing. I've been through all that. I know exactly what that feels like. You anticipate something in your mind, you go throughout the scenario, and you begin shaking, you have anxiety, your heart races, you just can't speak up. Remember, the breathing technique. Do that. Let that negative energy go and bring positivity in and stand firm with your beliefs and your thoughts. Stand firm and stand up. You have so much strength and you deserve to be able to speak your mind and not care what other people think of you. Do what you feel is right. Be strong. Be positive. And you can overcome anything that you put your mind to and stand up for what you believe in. So I hope you found this information helpful. Let me know what you think about it, and I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.